You know, them humiliation rituals is
It's the embedded idol worship. See, this was an offering. That's why his name is all over it.
There have been days where I thought to myself, maybe it's just too much trouble. And then I remember that's my purpose.
I can't even say it. And I feel like when I say it, then that's when I find myself being the most emotional. That's when you know it's...
That Hollywood is a cult. Will you explain that to us?
Well, it's the same kind of coercive power structure. It operates in secrecy, and most people think that what happens in Hollywood, it's just, that's Hollywood, it's over there. But it goes out to the world.
To be working, we supposed to be kicking it, then you want to get handsy. I said it before, I'll say it again. I finished performing at Black Lily, we left. Hudson and Late, we went to his...
Jennifer Hudson's rise from a finalist on American Idol to an Oscar-winning actress is the kind of success story Hollywood loves to celebrate. But beneath her inspiring journey lies a tragedy that has long cast a shadow on her success. In 2008, Hudson faced unimaginable heartbreak when her mother, brother, and young nephew were brutally murdered. While the case ended with the conviction of a suspect, recent claims by Jaguar Wright are reopening wounds, suggesting a chilling connection between the tragedy and Jennifer's career ascent. Are these allegations a search for truth, or merely wild accusations aimed at tarnishing Hudson's legacy? Let's break it down. Jaguar Wright has become infamous for pulling back the curtain on what she calls Hollywood's dark side.
that made her do this, and I'm like, how would you know you never had sex with her? She used to laugh and joke about it all the time.
So
How
coming
he flew
in,
back and forth to Dallas, and he wasn't getting no pussy.
Known for her raw and unfiltered takes, Wright alleges that Jennifer Hudson's family tragedy wasn't just an act of random violence, but part of an orchestrated plan to further her career. According to Wright, Hudson's sudden career boom following her family's loss raises too many questions to dismiss. Wright has doubled down on her accusations, claiming that Hollywood's most powerful players engage in rituals that demand unthinkable sacrifices in exchange for fame. The heartbreaking events of October 2008 shook the world. Jennifer's mother, Darnell Donnerson, and brother Jason Hudson were found murdered in their family home in Chicago. The shocking discovery only worsened when her 7-year-old nephew, Julian King, went missing.
Just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I've got the scars to prove it.
She there, bro.
You seem the happiest.
So you're saying you want to get married. That's what it sounds like to me, Connie.
I mean, if I'm going to get married, it's to her.
Days later, his body was found in a parked SUV, a victim of multiple gunshot wounds. Authorities arrested William Balfour, the estranged husband of Jennifer's sister, Julia Hudson. Balfour was later convicted and sentenced to life in prison, but even as the case was closed in the courts, conspiracy theories swirled in the public eye. At the time of the tragedy, Jennifer was already making waves in Hollywood. Fresh off her Academy Award win for Dreamgirls, she was hailed as a rising star in both film and music, but it wasn't until after her family's loss that her career truly skyrocketed. Jaguar Wright points to this timeline as evidence of something more sinister. She claims Hudson's ascent was tied to Hollywood's so-called sacrifice culture, where personal loss becomes the price of professional gain. Adding to the intrigue, Wright alleges that Hudson sought to emulate Whitney Houston, both in her artistry and personal affiliations. Whitney, a legendary singer whose untimely death remains shrouded in mystery, was closely mentored by Clive Davis, one of the most influential figures in the music industry.
Frantic two-day search for actress Jennifer Hudson's missing nephew ended this morning with the worst possible outcome, the discovery of an SUV missing from the crime scene with a boy's body inside.
We can confirm that the body located inside the vehicle was the body of 7-year-old Julian King.
they're setting a stage.
I wish they would do that to Jennifer Hudson. I wish they set a stage for her. Because I'm sick and tired of her who's willing to sacrifice her own family and a child just get
and everybody thinks she great. Like, now that I'm starting to see, because I never really paid too much attention.
Wright claims Jennifer strategically cultivated a relationship with Davis, mirroring Whitney's trajectory in an attempt to fill the void left by the superstar's death. These accusations raise questions about how far one would go to achieve stardom. Wright's claims also drag Clive Davis deeper into the controversy. Known for launching the careers of legends, Davis has often been portrayed as a mentor with a golden touch. However, Wright and others have painted him as a manipulative figure who allegedly exploits talent for financial gain. Whitney Houston's tragic death in 2012 fueled rumors of foul play, with Wright claiming it was a calculated move to ensure the longevity of Davis's influence.
She was willing to sacrifice Whitney Houston so she could be a bad talk show host.
The Grammys were the next night. You don't cancel. You turn an evening into a tribute.
You did a magnificent evening.
Into.
Did you give a thought to canceling?
Never.
You never thought?
Never.
Did you ever think?
And the family did not want me to give a thought.
Bobby Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up. And Brandy was the one that found her. But you know, they pledge allegiance to Clive too.